moited. Okay, so let's take a look-see poo here. All right, hey. And we drive around town. Let's see, the studio secretary, Moida. Okay. All right. Boop, beep, boop. Cole Wonder, thank you for the 23 months. Let me turn off the light. Get cozy. The studio secretary, Moida. See? Another broad who's about to be moited.
Of course we will look into it.
Dun,
Yes, I'm aware that it's an
dun.
election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve.
Now's not the time to
It would
lose
appear
your
that
noise.
someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring, a matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face.
Aye, aye,
Then get out
Captain.
to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line.
Another
40-year-old
broad.
white woman.
Right, Skipper.
Another day, another dead broad. Imagine wearing a three-piece suit in LA before the age of air conditioning. I bet it smells
Another
crazy
body.
in there.
And Deirdre Muller's ring. The Emperor may soon have to come to terms with the fact that he's wearing no clothes.
Your expenses for covering self-inflicted car damages has been
What your old man paid
increased.
college tuition for?
You know what? This is why the police budget needs to be bigger, okay? Oh. All right. All right, buddy. All righty.
You've got to admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators,
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
witnesses have
You
fingered
know
the
what?
wrong guy
Case
before.
closed.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Woo! You guys see that? So far, so smooth, baby. Okay, my bad. Hold on. No siren, no problem.
How can I help you boys?
How can I help you?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I
Yeah.
have the rings right here.
How about you pay me, bucko?
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip.
Oops. A $10 rose gold ring.
Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address. 15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build, dark hair, I think.
Medium, dark, and
Sorry.
handsome.
He just had one of those forgettable faces.
Medium,
We'll be
dark,
in touch,
and a
Mr.
forgettable
Bremner.
face. That is like, I feel like such an insult. Saying someone just has a forgettable face. Yeah, you know, they just have one of those faces that you can't remember. They got a real NPC face. Oh. Alright, let's go see the site of where this broad is. This broad was unalived.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herb is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
Damn, I'm such a
You
good
figured that?
detective.
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letters. The Dahlia letters are genuine. The man who came up with the story may have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
So sorry!
And how do we prove that, Mel? Skipper ain't gonna like this one.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up.
I think she'll be okay.
Hey!
I kind of just... I feel like I really mowed that lady down. Shit, how do I get to... Are there any ramps? Damn it. Okay. Whoa, baby. How do I get down below there?
Watch it, Buster.
You watch it. Let me try. Here we go. Okay. I love how you see a pathway. There are paths everywhere for those with eyes to see.
Spelled. I read about it in the paper.
Ah! Ah! You just killed a cop, buddy! Or at least tried to.
You boys ready? Follow me.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hats.
Oh, my car's back.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command.
Whoa, this guy's crazy.
Skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Yeah, you
Jameson
think it was
found
him,
the
huh?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Wow.
Another missing ring.
Certainly seems I've been swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Yeah. You know, it was the 40s. He probably would have said something even worse. Love the lack of gloves. There was no DNA.
Smell?
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
These
Well, the autopsy
broads
will tell, but
keep
I would
drinking
assume that she
alcohol
was
and getting
inebriated.
moitered.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
I mean,
No
really,
later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
feel like it was probably her fault because she was drunk, you know?
Hope we don't have any trouble.
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
Evelyn Summers.
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Dear Evelyn, I hope this letter finds you in a better way than when we last parted. Bitter words were exchanged. You had taken too much liquor, and we both know that
Trying to get her to come home.
what that makes you become. But I'm not writing to harass and accuse. I'm writing to apologize. I was heartbroken seeing what had become of my little girl and what she's doing to herself. You are destroying your body and your soul with liquor, Evelyn, and it's harder for me to watch than you can imagine. But only God Almighty above us has the right to judge, and so I beg your forgiveness. I've been in contact with the sanitarium here. Oh yeah, just lock her up. In Connecticut on your behalf. They say your condition is an illness, Evelyn, and that it can be treated. You only need to check yourself in. Time for a lobotomy.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Yeah, the broad? Yeah, she liked to drink booze.
This is a chit for personal items, not booze. It's an angle worth investigating.
Whoa.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing,
Signers,
at
thank
least
you for the
nothing
crime.
legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Well, what was she doing, drunk, wandering around at midnight? Maybe she just really likes trains. Maybe see where this phone is. Oh, there it is. There she is. Time to call my favorite girl.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
How
I need
can
an
I
address
help,
on
detective?
Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Thank you.
No problem, detective. All right, I gotta talk to this witness. Witness me!
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
You are dismissed. I saw this man here. Oh. Wait, is there something... There's something we have... Oh, wait, there's 2 witnesses, right? Hold on. Hold on. We got one more thing to do at the scene. Yippee! This guy.
Beautiful day. Hope we don't have any trouble.
B-E-A. Beautiful. Literally just parkouring all over.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some
It was
questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
He's so aggro.
You sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her.
Ew!
It's not against the law.
Honestly,
There's no law against
Rusty
it.
based. Honestly.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
What is wrong? Man!
Classic.
Sometimes Rusty has his moments.
Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse.
God, you freak.
I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop.
No, hit her again, Rusty.
Don't hit him.
Hit her again.
You went through her purse?
It wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
Okay, he's got shady eyes. I took a look.
You found her lipstick. What did you write on her body?
What are you talking about? I didn't write anything.
You found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Okay, now he's doing shifty eyes. So he's lying. Oh
Why
my
didn't
God.
you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about
Why, 'cause
midnight
you killed
last
her?
night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
Yeah, Rusty, do
You're
it.
under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine.
Yeah, Rusty.
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell. I'll deal with him later.
Sure, Rusty.
Sometimes you just gotta let Rusty loose, you know? My buddy Chris said it's not illegal to kiss a dead woman and maybe do other stuff.
States Army. Enlist now at your nearest U.S. Army recruiting station. Starting salaries at
Alright, how are we gonna get... How the hell do we get out of here? Excuse me! Whoa!
No harm done.
No harm done. He goes, no harm done. Everyone's still alive.
You idiot.
Yeah, you dummy. Hey! You kill somebody. Bum, bum.
Darwinism in motion.
Whoa! There we go. Where the hell are all these poles coming from?
Drink, fellas.
Phelps, Galloway, homicide. We need to ask you some questions
Yeah, I'd like
concerning
a
Evelyn
drink.
Summers.
I'm Walter Mensch. Evelyn Summers?
I'd like an
What is it
Aperol
now?
spritz.
You knew Evelyn?
As well as I wanted to know Evelyn. She's a pain in the ass, always coming in here,
Nah.
cadging drinks, never had any money. She was in just a couple of nights ago.
Did she ever tell you where she was staying?
I don't know. I think she was living rough. She had that kind of stunk about her.
Who did she drink with?
A bunch of these guys.
Stunk?
Ask around.
Jesus.
What's your name?
Grosvenor McCaffrey.
That's a fake
Mind
name.
if I ask you some questions, Mr. McCaffrey?
I'm just a starving writer, detective. What do you want to ask about?
Evelyn Summers?
Why
and
am I-
she was found
why am I
beaten
yelling?
and strangled in the rail depot on Santa Fe.
Okay. I see your point.
How well did you know?
Hey!
I can't say that I knew her. It was more like I was aware of her.
What? Okay.
Did you see Evelyn last night?
No, I was at home. Writing.
Liar. That's press X to doubt.
Do you want to get dragged into this, McCaffrey? Do you want us to get interested in you?
Where
She
is
hung
my
out with
hat?
this powder puff, James Tiernan. They haunted the public library together.
How well do you know James Tiernan?
I know he works some kind of plebeian job at Rawlings Bowling Alley.
I'm sorry, you're gonna have attitude with his bowling
Rawlings.
job when you're an
I know
unemployed
that
writer.
place, corner of 9th and Grand. A lot of cops bowl there on Tuesday nights.
Do you have a criminal record, Mr. McCaffrey?
Nothing serious. I've had a few skirmishes.
A few skirmishes with the law.
Do you want to save me some time, or do you want me to look up your file?
Industrial disputes, strikes, workers' rights,
Okay.
that kind of thing.
Wait, I can
A
get down
regular
with that.
fifth columnist. Nice to meet you, comrade.
Hold on a sec. Oh.
Thank you for the information, Mr. McCaffrey.
Are you or have you ever been a part of the Communist Party? Tell me, you dirty tanky.
You a friend of Evelyn Summers?
Who's asking?
Very cute. You know who's asking.
I know my rights.
You don't have any. Answer the question.
Evelyn mooches for drinks. I don't have any time for that.
Was that so hard?
Keep writing me, copper.
Oh yeah, I'll ride you all night long. I know. You know what? At least he is honest. Oh. Wait, there must be one more guy in here. Let's see. Who's back here? Yeah, an unemployed writer in the 40s, definitely a communist.
I'm at a loss.
I say we try the liquor store next. I
Okay.
could get a short dog for the car.
Are we done? Let's see. I have to come back later. Okay. Came from watching Thunderbolts. It was actually decent. I did read that.
It's all right.
It's all right. Don't worry. The city will not pay for it. Was he saying, I hope you get the death penalty? Your partner's the copyist cop. Oh yeah, Rusty. He lives for the badge.
What can I do for you?
LAPD, Phelps and Galloway. We're making inquiries into the murder of Evelyn Summers.
Evelyn? She's dead?
You knew Evelyn Summers, Mr.
Robbins. Yes, I knew Evelyn. I was a good friend of her ex-husband. She kept some of her stuff here.
Can you show us, please?
Sure. Come this way.
I love how you're responsible for like hundreds of casualties in the process of not solving one murder. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I always solve the murder.
Fine stock here, Mr. Robbins.
It would be funny if one of the cases I got
This case might get solved.
was like a person that I accidentally ran over. And they're like,
He's
we're all
joking,
trying to
Mr.
find the guy who did this.
Guessing Evelyn hadn't held down a job for quite some time before she was killed.
A bowling pin?
Rawlings Bowling Alley. Maybe Evelyn did something other than drink in her spare time.
God, they're so fucking rude.
When exactly did Evelyn work in the pictures?
A few years ago. She worked in legal copyrights for music.
Oh, oh, I missed it. I missed the pun. He said, looks like she did something in her spare time.
She wasn't always such a loner.
I get it now, because spare
Evelyn
is like
was
something you
reading
can get in
Aristotle.
bowling.
Evelyn wasn't stupid. The only stupid thing about her was her need to drink.
Wait, let me open this bad boy up.
And she was borrowing books from Grosvenor McCaffrey.
The commie! Hey, was Evelyn a drinker? I can't tell because of all the comments. Looks like I need to go talk to our buddy again. Mr. Commie.
We're trying to account for Evelyn's movements yesterday.
She came by in the morning.
A social visit? To pick up some of her things?
She had a couple of bucks and bought a quart of rye.
This guy seems trustworthy.
Any idea where the money came from?
She didn't mention it. But she did say the booze was a present for a boy. She said they had been fighting and she had to make it up to him.
Were you and Evelyn close, Mr. Robbins?
Not many people will be sad she's gone. I'll be one of the few.
I believe him.
We got the impression that Evelyn had been sleeping rough of late.
It became difficult for me to have her staying here.
Maybe a little too trustworthy.
Her mother was trying to get her back on the straight and narrow. She's old now. And to be honest, you have to have a good reason to want to get back on.
Do you know a friend of Evelyn's by the name of McCaffrey?
Not personally.
Do I trust this man? He's kind of doing some shady eyes. I think I might press X to doubt. I don't know. I don't know. Well, when in doubt.
We're struggling for leads, Robbins. Did she know McCaffrey?
Okay,
She idolized
we're
him.
yelling now.
From what I gather, the feeling was far from mutual. He seems to peddle a revolutionary stance, fixing the ills of society.
What a bad guy.
You could see how it would appeal to down-and-outs like Evelyn.
You mean
Thanks
he's
for your
trying
help,
to
Mr.
raise
Robbins.
class
problem.
consciousness?
Hey, I'd like to make arrangements for the funeral. You think I could get in touch with Evelyn's mother?
Put in a call to the watch commander at Central Station, Mr. Robbins. He'll be trying to reach the next of kin.
Thanks. Get the guy, huh?
I like this guy.
Evelyn never hurt anybody.
He's a good guy. I don't know, this guy, he kept trying to like, he was trying to recruit people into some type of working class
Read that those
revolution.
goddamn Chinese want to sell the relief food that we're sending them.
Wow, Rusty.
Yeah, I read about that.
Thanks for the news.
People are starving. They can't do that.
Want to sell the food to fund the civil war against the communists.
Really? I guess that's okay.
Armies can't fight without food.
He's so
Spend all your money on weapons, but you still have to have the will to fight. Fortunately, the Reds will win in China.
Watch your mouth.
Oh.
We survive this. It's going to be a miracle.
And they're under contract for 2 years.
Well,
During which
Rusty.
time they'll be lodged in a convent school.
The people of this country overthrew a king. You think the Chinese will balk at an emperor if they are starving?
Car 11K.
Car 11K. Just
11K.
trying to get the fuck out of here.
From Captain Donnelly, return to Central, go to.
11 King, enter out. Let's not keep the man waiting, Phelps.
11K, 11K.
Among them, they have pulled $1 million for the purchase of some rather
Oh! Okay, that was not my fault. That guy came out of nowhere. That one was actually not on me. Unless I ran a red light.
Car, citizen reports officer needs help. Shots fired. Officer down. 6th Street and Lindley Place. 6th Street and Lindley Place. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Marcia Tilton with her lovely children. That's my desire.
Whoa! Okay, look, I used my brakes. Whoa! Whoa! Shit!
Run, you fucking idiots!
Oh my god! Oh god! Oh, Jesus! All right, I think she's dead. I thought I was going back to the bar. Oh, I guess. I don't know. I guess I'm here.
The captain is downstairs with Ray Pinker and
The captain.
Whatever kind of look you were going for, you
Canary
missed.
says he'll sing, but
Oh man. Okay, I kind of accidentally killed a lot of people this episode.
What's this about, Captain?
Ray and Mal have some concerns over the Henry and Muller cases, which I don't want aired outside of this room.
The evidence is solid, Captain.
I agree, Rusty. It's just that corpses keep piling up.
Wait, why? Who's saying that?
I've been banging the same drum. But the notes and the lipstick messages.
Evelyn Summers, Cartel Classic Carmine. Each woman, same brand, same color.
Teresa Terrelson didn't have a lipstick message.
Technically, you're right, Rusty. She didn't have any lipstick, but she did have a message. We found it beneath her dress, scraped with a sharp
We hit
stick.
someone
What did it
with a
say?
flying
You
car.
sure you want to know, Ray?
As far as we can be sure, it said cunt BD.
Cunt BD.
That's one way of looking at it.
Looking at what?
Cunt is all about access, Phelps. You're married, so yours is mortgaged. Some of us like to pay by installments. This guy doesn't like to pay at all.
Wait,
are
link
you
that
so
clip
angry
after
now?
I'm done with this chapter.
Because I just had to fire
I
one
have
of
to
my
see it.
assistants. He was a friend of Jameson's. God knows what he might have been up to.
Captain, we have good leads in the Summers case, but it's up to you to decide how we proceed.
Keep this under your hat for now. And to follow up on Evelyn Summers, I want daily reports.
I want to make homicide. You know you made it. Get that.
Oh,
We got our
Rusty.
orders. Back to the Summers case. Get an address for McCaffrey. He'll have blown the bar. I'll meet you outside.
Aye, aye.
I don't care. I don't go in for letting gangsters off scot-free.
Bro, how did I lose my hat?
Let me pose a question.
Depends. What's it got to do with?
Morals. Would it bother you to
Oh,
put
I
the
need to
wrong
go to a
person
phone
away?
break. Hold on.
Depends.
On what?
On whether anyone except the poor son of a bitch in the Slam River fountain. Watch it, will you?
I'm confessing that I love you.
Jesus, Phelps, you're terrorizing these poor slubs.
Hello, this is the operator.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help you, detective?
How can I help, detective?
I need an address for a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Grosvenor McCaffrey. Apartment 6, 126 Yale Street, between Ord and Alpine.
Thanks, ma'am.
Ah, she's so reliable. All right, let's go to his apartment, or should we go to the bowling alley? What do we think? Maybe this will give more clues before we confront him. I think that's the move. And in dreams of you, I'm confessing. Just a little light music.
KGPL to all units. Citizen reports man with a gun. Union and Rockwood Street. Union and Rockwood Street. Unit to handle code 2. Identify.
And kiss me, love.
You're gonna kill us!
Sycamore tree, dream a little dream of me. Say nighty-night of you. Whoa! Okay, my bad. Tell me you miss me. Hey Diva, that was the wrong side of the road. Divas drive on any side of the road. That's the power of being a diva. Caroline, thank you so much for doing the survey. It helped me out a lot. You're the only creator that responded, and I really appreciate it. You got it. Good luck.
Hello, Rusty. 2 on your usual lane?
I'm Detective Phelps. Homicide.
You must be new. What's your shoe size?
This is business.
I'm not gonna fucking
You got
bowl,
a guy
you old
who works here
broad.
by the name of Tiernan?
Sure we do. He's a pin setter. Clears the jams, works the gutters. Go right in. He'll be hopping around the lanes toward the back.
Look at her little outfit.
He's a nice boy.
Thanks, man.
Rusty, punch the
Let's
old
go get
Brad.
him.
Rusty, unleash.
Son, you're a couple of slates short of a full.
2 Club Sam. Down the left side of the alley. Thank you, Ray.
Waitress. Can I get another spoon?
What the hell? That broad has socks in it for you.
You want a tip? You fill my coffee fast.
She looks old enough to. Oh, she was definitely born in the 1800s.
Tiernan! LAPD!
Oh no! We got a runner. Oh, come on.
What are you waiting for? Get after him! We might go faster if we weren't carrying the extra weight.
Yeah, Rusty, why don't you jump out of the moving
These are
car?
flashy cars to be parked outside a bowling alley.
The lanes attract a fast-living individual with money to burn.
Or a middle-aged individual with the need to feel
Oh, we're
zero.
just shooting.
Keep it steady and I'll try to bust his tires.
We're shooting. Okay.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Rusty!
Another runner.
I'm
At least we got
trying.
a suspect.
Why do they always run? I'm sure we've got the wrong
Why
person
do
in more
they
than one
always
of these
run?
homicides, but they always seem to land it.
You know, your theories are not airtight by any means.
Wow!
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
This guy's insane!
This isn't the killer. We can at least get him for reckless endangerment.
That's unless he runs into
But this
a
is
wall
the
and
kind of
saves himself
driving that I know
trouble.
how to do. Oh,
Now it's
shit!
not time to play around, Phelps.
Now's
Whoa, looks like we're going into the tunnels.
God damn it, he'll kill himself.
All right, if he doesn't kill us, I'm okay with it. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. That was the end of that. It's about fucking
Did we get
time.
him? Did we get him? All right. I'm doing more damage.
Give it up,
I did
LAPD.
more damage than that guy did. Diva, what if a train comes? Oh, divas don't fear trains. Trains fear divas. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oh, sister, I was so tight I couldn't walk.
Say nighty night and tell me you love me. Okay, we got that guy in the bowling alley. Should we go talk to this joker? Or should we go talk to the guy in the police station? What do we think? What do we think? I finally used my powers of destruction for good. That's right. All right. Here we go. Just cruising down the streets of Los Angeles. It's dusk. We're on our way to the suspect's apartment. It's me and old Rusty. What will we find?
Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn it.
I don't know. But it certainly won't be good for that guy. Whoa. Pardon!
Phelps!
Just another night of driving down the roads of LA. Wow.
Whoa there.
Thanks for your
Whoa,
trouble.
Nelly. I lost my license recently. I don't know why. Oh, hello. All right, I think we're here. Always finding shortcuts. Anyway, that's how I lost my driver's license. Bum, bum, bum. Apartment
McCaffrey's in
6.
apartment 6.
Let's go get him, Rusty. Nodders, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. Yeah, I'm speedrunner of the year. That's right. Noddin. Immaculate. Thank you for the tier 1.
Doesn't look like anybody's home.
So we just gonna bust in. 'Cause we're the LAPD, motherfucker.
No
This
good
looks
to
like
me.
some commie shit. The Last
sure this means
Bastion. This looks like the apartment of a dirty commie. The second half of the letter.
Torn from the letter we found beside the body.
Oh,
At the
shit.
very least, I'd say it ties McCaffrey to the
It was
scene.
the commie. Fundamentals of Critical
Seems
Theory
irrelevant.
by Whitmore. Probably was the murder weapon. Oh! A bloody shirt and a wrench? Also with blood?
He said he was at home. He said he didn't know her. And we have the book.
Let's see Carruthers argue his way out of this one.
Is that you, Grosvenor?
Who's
Who are you
this?
guys? What are you doing in here?
From the LAPD, ma'am. Do you know where we might find McCaffrey?
I'm his neighbor. Is he in trouble?
Look, lady, we need to find him, and in a hurry.
Why would you think he's in
Are you going to
trouble?
give me trouble?
He has a pigeon coop up on the roof. He spends his mornings up there when he's been drinking.
How do we get up there?
Down the hall and up the stairs.
Drunk and in command of a carrier pigeon. Surely we can write him up for that. A citation, at least.
Rusty's like, I think he should get the death penalty for being a communist. Honestly, he is living pretty good for a commie.
Son, you're a couple of shingles short of a full roof.
What the hell does that mean? Oh, you're sending out your commie messages with these
Running on a
pigeons?
hangover, McCaffrey?
I
Sit
knew
down
this
and
bitch
we'll
was
talk
gonna run.
again. I'll go get our wheels.
They always run. That's why you gotta be in shape as a detective.
Stay and fight the good fight.
Listen, you coward commie.
Give it up, LAPD.
I'll shoot your legs.
Hey, there's still back there.
Yeah!
McCaffrey, you're
Leftist
under arrest on
stamina.
suspicion of murdering Evelyn Summers.
Ain't no match for a cop.
We need to get downtown and wrap this thing up. It's got to be
That's
the
right.
cat.
Let's go.
Unless Tiernan set him up. I don't think that asshole
You're-
Jameson.
You're under arrest and you have no rights.
Whoever did it was that Dahlia.
How do you know that McCaffrey didn't do the Dahlia?
We have a list of over 200 suspects. His name was never on it.
If you think the list is exhaustive, Rusty, who am I to argue?
Listen, let's just work the case at hand, shall we?
Okay,
Then
Rusty.
We can sit down.
What?
Watch where you're driving, you maniac!
Can't believe these trees won't bend.
I'll hold you to that.
This is terrible.
Who put those fake trees there?
Just go easy, Phelps.
Look, Rusty, we've got a moida to solve. Can't take it easy? You insane? Sanity Dojo, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. There we go. Why are they putting trees in the middle of the road? I don't know.
You sure you can make it stick with one of these suspects, Jeff?
It's either McCaffrey or Tiernan, sir. I think Jameson is an aberration.
All right. I'll deal with that degraded lunatic myself. He's got some fearful retribution coming. Tiernan is in 1, McCaffrey is in 2. I want a confession from one of them.
Rusty's like, don't worry, I'll beat it out of one of them.
Don't fail me, young Phelps.
I'll beat him hard. All right, one of them's in 1, one of them's in 2.
I got the jitters
Who
again.
are we going to first?
I want to make fun.
He just said pick one? Yeah. That's how it works.
Say, Phelps, do you mind if I get back to what I was doing?
Why did you run, Tiernan?
I was the last one to see Evelyn that night. I knew you would think it was me.
I do think it was you.
Can you describe your relationship with Evelyn?
I barely knew Evelyn.
Oh, you fucking liar. All right, let's see what we got. Pawned rings, missing ring. Time of death handbag. Movie lot, torn letter, lipstick. Book.
No.
Store owner Robin says his victim bought whiskey for a boy. Okay, I don't think we have any proof. But he's lying.
Sounds like half an answer to me, Tiernan. Were you sleeping with her?
That's none of your business.
Were you having sex?
Aristotle's Metaphysics, the book that belonged to McCaffrey.
McCaffrey saw her looking at her once and laughed in her face.
And you're saying Evelyn stole it?
She wanted something of his.
Okay, I believe that.
You don't like McCaffrey, do you, Tiernan?
He's full of the common man routine, but he props up a bar like the rest of us. Evelyn thought he was going to be a great novelist. And he had nothing but vitriol for her.
Damn. Okay.
You and Evelyn were drinking together last night, and she had no other place to stay.
I don't know.
He's not only a commie, he's an asshole.
I don't remember.
You don't remember? See the eyes. Shifty eyes.
If you don't give me some reason to think differently about this, Tiernan, I'm gonna have to go to the DA.
Were you bouncing on it crazy
I drank
style?
half a bottle of scotch. I don't remember a goddamn thing.
Do you own a car, Tiernan?
No, I don't.
Have access to a lug wrench?
We use a lot of them to clear jams in the pin setting machines.
You know what? You know what we're gonna do? Let's see.
You left at midnight, correct? No way. Nope.
Half a bottle and you can't remember. We're gonna... Okay, press X to doubt.
Coroner's report says that Evelyn was killed with a wrench. I think you did it and then planted the evidence at McCaffrey's apartment for us to find.
I'm a good detective.
We went to his apartment. McCaffrey was up on the roof. Evelyn stole the book. McCaffrey went crazy when he found out. He said he would put her out of her misery.
Oh, did
he? Can be very cruel.
Evelyn was missing a ring from her right hand.
1 out of
That's
4
strange.
correct.
She always wore it. Big black circular disc with a white E in the middle. It was made from an old typewriter key, a present from the prop department at her old movie studio.
We're going to talk to McCaffrey. You need to think about what you've told us, Tiernan. You're not in the clear.
That's why they pay me the
I've been in this
big
job
bucks.
20 years. I never fired my gun.
You know what? It's enough for conviction. That's right. Even if I got 0 out of 4 correct, that would also be enough for a conviction. Awesome.
You ready to answer some questions?
You think I have all the answers?
People
You
who run
think
from
you
the
have all
police
the
usually have
answers.
something to hide.
Touché, detective. Let's see where this takes us.
A battle of the minds.
You told us you barely knew Evelyn
Why
Summers.
is he kinda?
She hung around sometimes. I had very little to do with her.
It's the ascot. Alright, this motherfucker's lying.
You'll have to do better than that, Grosvenor. We know about you and Evelyn.
Evelyn was a lush and a boring one at that. You can't link her to me.
Oh, yes, I can.
Seems there's a serious gulf between what you think you know and what you actually do, detective.
Shit.
Evelyn died sometime around midnight. Remind me, where were you?
I was at home, writing. I'm working on a manuscript.
Oh, yeah, I bet it sucks. Alright, he's lying, but do I have proof? Let's see. Pond. Okay, rings. Wait, did he pawn the ring? Dark hair, medium height. Time of death. Movie laptop. Torn letter. Address to Evelyn. Pieces found. Oh yeah, I forgot I have all this. Oh, that fucking creep. Okay. Bop victim for a boy. Oh yeah, I found the fucking tire iron. Press exit out. Press exit out.
You're gonna need to do better if you don't want to swing for this.
I was having a political meeting in my apartment.
Cheese and crackers
Oh,
for the
political
fifth
meeting?
columnist.
Some
What
of these
kind?
people will corroborate your story.
I won't give up names of party members.
Should. Your funeral.
Wait, I had proof? Shit!
We found the lug wrench that Evelyn was battered with in your apartment, and the note from her mother, and your blood-stained
Yeah, that's right.
clothing.
We got you,
We have
buddy.
you cold, McCaffrey.
You think if I could be bothered to murder Evelyn Summers, I would be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment?
Yeah, I do, because you're stupid enough to be a dirty commie. But his eyes aren't doing the shifty thing. Press X to doubt. He's hot. He's innocent, you guys. Okay, he said, you think if I could be bothered, I'd be stupid enough to leave the evidence in my apartment? Yeah, I think you're stupid. Although he's
Haven't you got parking tickets to hand out?
Okay, whoa. Whoa. Excuse me.
I don't believe you, Grosvenor. The evidence says that you killed her.
You can prove that I wanted to kill Evelyn?
Can I? Lady's handbag. Address to Evelyn. She stole his book? Is it maybe because she stole his book? Or is it this one?
You guys got somewhere you need to be? You're ruining the ambiance.
I know, I've gotten everything wrong. I'm confused. Okay, I'm gonna go with this one. Bro said you're ruining the vibe. Is there a flirt option?
Tiernan is prepared to testify that you threatened Evelyn's life in his presence.
Self-preservation. That's understandable. Okay, I'll level with you. Tiernan killed Evelyn. He came to me for help.
Whoa!
I listened to him, and he explained why he did it.
Tiernan went to you for help.
Oh,
You expect me to buy that?
That's how it went down. I told him he made a terrible mistake, but he would be throwing his life away if he went to the cops. I took his things and told him I would dispose of them.
But you didn't.
Speak to Tiernan. He'll give it up.
Oh, man.
It's either going to be you or Tiernan.
1 out of 3.
Make it stick, detective. The party has good lawyers.
Oh, yeah? What party? What party, huh? The Communist Party? All right, so I guess we got to just get one of these guys to admit to it, you know?
I don't know who'd be worse.
Or we just have to pick one guy.
You spoken to McCaffrey? I can go, it's all been cleared up?
Not quite. We have one more question we need to ask, James.
Did you do
then
it?
I think we will be done.
Sure. Go ahead.
I think we should just eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
So Evelyn passed out, and you walked out. What happened next?
I woke up in the morning. Very
Wake up in
hungover.
the morning feeling like P. Diddy.
I thought Evelyn
Because
would
I
come back.
murdered this girl that I thought was pretty. Okay, I think he's lying.
I know you're lying, James. You went out looking for her. Tell me what really happened.
I don't know what you're talking about. How can you say I wasn't in that hotel room?
Because I can. Can I?
You wound up at McCaffrey's. You were still incredibly drunk. You passed out on his floor. It's time to tell me what really happened.
McCaffrey woke me up the next morning, and he showed me the lug wrench and the letter and the box. And he said I came in with him last night.
Oh, well, one of them's lying.
He said that I killed Evelyn. And that it was all over the radio. And that he would protect me.
All right, it was the commie.
And I don't know, detective, for the life of me, I can't remember a goddamn thing. And I was angry with her. Really angry. I could have done it. Was it me?
Did you know, Mr. Wachowski?
Nah, it was the commie.
Wait here.
Drink. I got the jitters again.
He has no motive. Don't need a motive.
I say we bust in there and find that goddamn evidence.
Wait, phone? Phone. Hold on. Phone.
Operator, give me R&I.
He's a commie, but more importantly, he's an asshole.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need the jacket on a Grosvenor McCaffrey.
Just a moment, Detective.
Why does she sound like a robot?
Currently under surveillance by the Red Squad. Convictions for petty theft. Dishonorable discharge from the Army during training at Syracuse. Assault on a local woman. Says he almost beat the woman to death.
Thanks.
Oh, yeah, he tried to say it's because of the organizing protests. Well. Trumo, thank you for the 15 months. Well.
You were in the war?
Yes, I was. Seeing the things that I saw.
Innocent.
It changes a man. I came back here determined to change things. All I wanted was a pen and an opportunity to speak out.
You told us before that you had only minor run-ins with the police. You didn't mention petty theft.
I've never been in trouble for violence. That's the salient point here, isn't it?
You're lying.
You're lying, McCaffrey. You have a history of violence towards women.
How do you turn
And even
a couple
though it's the
parking
40s,
tickets and a petty
and that's
theft
generally
misdemeanor
okay,
into an assault charge?
I'm gonna nail you for this.
We know all about you and your dishonorable discharge, beating some poor woman near to death in Syracuse. You've never been in combat, McCaffrey. Your whole life is a fraud.
She was a goddamn peasant whore! She tried to steal from my wallet. I could have fought for this country. I could have...
You beat her because she stole from you. Because she tried to outsmart you.
The ignorant audacity of the bitch. What is a man supposed to do? Sit there and take it?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got
How is a
him.
man supposed to call himself a man?
And Evelyn Summers, a poor, drunken nobody, stole your book.
I told you.
And she got what was coming to her.
I told you it's because she stole the book. When you guys were like, no motivation, I said, because she stole his book.
Grosvenor McCaffrey, I'm charging you with the murder
You're
of
going
Evelyn
down,
Summers.
buddy.
She was a sad lady who never hurt anyone except herself. I hope God finds a way to forgive you.
Lock him up.
Congratulations, boys. You bagged the fine catch. Another red to boot. Grand. Now, I want you to put this business about a repeat offender out of your mind. This McCaffrey creature shows no remorse. And neither will the grand jury.
He's gonna hang.
You would have to walk a long mile to find a better candidate for an unmarked plot at a prison graveyard.
That's right, buddy. You and your ascot. You're going to the clinker. Another case solved, y'all. Another case solved. Oh, shit. You know, what's funny is only $150 in injuries. Not bad. He can write a tell-all memoir from his cell on death row. Yeah, right about that, Grosvenor.
We have lost most of Shaughnessy and Dunn's squad. The gunny is dead. First platoon is in worse shape. That medic is either crazy or the bravest man alive.
trauma.
Rally with the first, then try for the nav boots. It's sheer to the left. To the right, it goes right through a path with 2 nav boots and infilade. Mate, we can lose everyone. Lieutenant, get back off this fucking bridge. They'll start walking the mortars back to their own positions. We only have minutes. I'm in charge here, Sergeant. Get your men off the bridge, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? We don't have time for this, Lieutenant. What's your unit, Sergeant? My company, 22nd Marines, Lieutenant. And we just saved your ass by fording the river. My orders are to reconnoiter the...
Whoa!
I think that point is now moot. You have 10 men left. My orders are to save what's left.
War never
Move out.
changes. It's only who the war's fought against. Wow. Okay. Case closed. Case closed. This is the final homicide case? Well, we're doing it tomorrow. We're doing it tomorrow. Nah, I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it, folks. But I do want to watch this clip. Let me see. Hold on. Whoa! Wait. Whoa! Shit!
Run, you fucking idiot!
Oh my Hold on a second. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Okay, wait, where did I go with that? Whoa! Okay, let me see. Okay. Whoa! Whoa! Shit!
Run, you fucking idiots!
Oh my god! What? Wait a second. Wait. Whoa! Whoa! Shit!
Run, you fucking idiots!
Oh my god! Was that two people? Only $150? How is that only $150 in injury damage? But his eyes aren't doing the shifty thing. Press X to doubt. Oh, this game is so silly. This is so silly.
All your letters are genuine. The man who killed is short. May have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
I'm so sorry!
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up.
I think she'll be okay.
Hey!
Wait, I'm a serial killer. Oh my god, I've killed more people than any of the murderers that I've caught. I've killed, and I'll do it again. I've killed people, and I'll do it again. Even though I don't mean to kill them. I just want to be clear about that. I don't mean to kill them. But it will happen again. The final case is catching myself. I'm the final boss. I am the final boss of LA Noire, and I have to catch myself. Dun dun. Dun dun. You're a cop. It's cool. I'm just doing what cops do. Yeah, so it's heavy rain. That's right. That's what it is. I'm just doing some role playing, you know, guys. That's I like to be as realistic as I can. And I investigated myself and I found no wrongdoing. I investigated myself and I found that I did nothing wrong. So, case closed. That's how it goes. All right, you guys, I'm going to send you over to Miss Jana Splinters. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow. I love ya tomorrow. It's only a day away. Tomorrow. I love ya. And I'll do more gaming tomorrow. It's only a day away. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for joining me. I hope you had fun. I had a great time, as always. And keep the peace, y'all. Bye-bye. See you later.